Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is RBT, and welcome to what might be the final episode of Herschel's Highway before we finish the series by jumping into Weekend League. Now, the last episode you saw probably yesterday was recorded like 2 weeks ago, hence why we did the upgrades and didn't get any like Team of the Year players. Now, what I have done from then to now, is I've changed some of our upgrades to help benefit the team. I didn't improve them overall wise, but they help the rest of the team in terms of chemistry and stuff like that, and I'll go over them before we do jump into the game. Now, I do want to say, this may or may not be the final episode before we do jump into the Weekend League. Now, if this does end up being the final episode, what we are going to do is do the Weekend League stream probably Friday night on the channel. It'll probably be Friday, and then maybe like 3 o'clock in the afternoon Friday, and I'll stream for a couple hours, and if we don't finish our games, we'll do the rest on Saturday, Sunday. But if I'll let you guys know for sure if we finish the series or not. It might take one more episode, but this, if we get enough upgrades, could be the final one. Now, there are still some upgrades that we do have to take into account for this series. Now, the upgrades that I did change was the left tackle. We had, I believe, Walter Jones here, but instead of him, I changed to Donald Penn, who was actually lower overall, because he is a motivator, but he does help the rest of the offensive line. Now, moving on to defense, I think the only upgrade that I changed was the backup middle linebacker. I changed CJ Mosley as the backup middle linebacker number 2 because he also helped the rest of the team because of his motivator Kim thingamajig. I don't know, we just did the thing. But boys, the only positions we gotta upgrade from now is probably the outside linebacker positions and maybe kicker and punter, and that's really it. And then aside from that, I'm probably going to upgrade some other players to Team of the Year and stuff like that to help the team overall. But aside from that, the team is pretty much set in stone. So hopefully you guys do enjoy today's episode. And if you do, make sure to drop a big thumbs up if you are ready for the finale of the series, which is going to be the Weekend League stream. If you guys are familiar or unfamiliar with the rules of this series, once we do go into Weekend League, every single reward that I earn will be given away to you guys. The coins, I mean, I might finish like gold $2. I don't know. I'm bad at this game, but no matter what I get, it would be given away to you guys. And I'm also going to give away the Herschel Walker card that we did use throughout this series. So keep that in mind as well. So hopefully I can just give back to you guys for supporting the series as long as it has been on the channel. But with that said, boys, time to jump into the game. Be sure to drop a like if you are excited for the Weekend League stream. Be sure to subscribe if you are new and turn on the notification bell if you haven't. But with that said, let's jump into today's game. Be great and finish off this team. This guy, I think that's his team. Dude, that's a good team. That's the best team I think we played thus far in the series. Oh yeah, I'm glad I thought about this. I also forgot to add, at the end of last episode, I completely maxed out the Cowboys tier, like the Cowboys Stadium, Cowboys Coach, Cowboys, what else was it? Uniforms. So, Herschel Walker and the other Cowboys, Deion Sanders, and whoever is the other Cowboy, they all have maxed out Cowboys Kim, whatever that adds to the team. So that did help a little bit, but I didn't think it really helped the overalls too much. But anyways, this guy's taking 15 hours to kick the goddamn football off. So this might be an yeah, he's kicking out of bounds. That's a good start for us. No, bad. Uh-oh, this is what a travesty. What an absolute travesty. Great start to the game. First down and 10. Calvin's going to be open for a split second. Calvin's going to make the catch. Gets us out of our own end zone. Hitting Herschel Walker right here on the screen pass like this. I don't think this guy's playing. If he's not playing, dog, I'm going to take advantage of this. Going to hit Calvin here on a big play. He's going to make the catch. The ball right here with Herschel Walker. I think we're going to be able to get the first down. Just barely get it. Like, Herschel's about to die. I got to give him a break. Going to hand this ball off to Jerome Felton, a bronze player. A bronze player getting the big first down. And the scramble here with Carson Wentz. Hopefully not fumble. We didn't fumble, and at the same time, we didn't score a touchdown, which is a good thing, because now we can run the ball with Herschel Walker and hopefully get these upgrades. Pitch here to Herschel Walker, please. Let's get into the end zone. Herschel Walker, 3 upgrades. We go 96 yards. Pretty much take up the whole entire first quarter to get into the end zone. Took a couple big third down conversions, but we did the goddamn thing as we take a 7-0 lead. 3 upgrades is pretty massive. Hopefully, I'm hoping we can somehow get like 10. I think 10 should be enough to finish off the team, maybe a little bit more. Dog, I really think I'm playing a guy who's not actually playing, and that makes me so confused because he was like making adjustments on defense but not actually using somebody. And if I just went 96 yards and was actually excited about going 96 yards and scoring on that guy, if he's not even playing, that is embarrassing. The fact that I actually struggled and was stressing on a drive against a guy that was not even playing, that's hilariously embarrassing. Like, I apologize, but dog, I guess it ends up being a good thing. So if he ends up having like getting disconnected from me counts as a rage quit and a win, plus the 3 upgrades we got, like from the touchdown. That'll give us 5 upgrades, and we're gonna play another game. That's just, I find it kind of funny. I was struggling against like somebody that wasn't even playing. Well, there we go. There's the rage quit, technically the win. I'll take the 5 upgrades. And since the last couple of episodes I didn't open up a pack, if I won, I'm gonna open up the Lombardi pack. It would be hilarious if I pulled a limited time out of this, because there are limited times in packs. But really at this point, all I could use is like a gold punter or like outside linebackers, because that will actually save me upgrades. So if I can get some outside linebackers that are elite or a punter, that would be nice. And maybe even a fullback, that would help me on upgrades too. There we go. We get an outside linebacker. That's going to be promoted to a starter ASAP. So that saves me like 2 upgrades. Also, I wanted to point it out there. Somehow I'm already qualified for Weekend League, so I won't have to actually qualify. I didn't even play like any games last week, so I don't know how I got qualified like automatically, but I'll take that. And also, I am in the playoffs. If you guys remember the like rules to the series, if I win a playoff game, that counts as an extra upgrade as well. So we're just bringing in the upgrades in today's episode. So let's check out my opponent's team. It's pretty good. Apparently he only has 2 guys. He has that limited time Super Bowl card, which is wild. He's probably decent. This is the playoffs, man. Hopefully we can grab this dub, because I'm trying to get as many upgrades as possible, man. I want this team to be disgusting going into Weekend League, because we're going to have to counteract my bad Madden ability. Hopefully have a better team than everybody else and actually be able to win like a decent amount of games, so you guys can actually get some good rewards to be given away to you. So we have my opponent to a 3rd down and 14. Hopefully we can get this stop. He has a man open. We're going to have the ball out of his hands. 4th down and 14. Curious to see what my opponent does right here. He is going to punt the football. Uh-oh, Deion Sanders with a beautiful return. Spin move inside. Another spin move. Deion Sanders, what a return. Going to get the ball all the way within the 30-yard line. He's going to get the ball down to the 28-yard line. What a freaking punt return. 3rd down and 9. Stop me on 2 straight runs. Let's see if we can pick up this first down. Herschel Walker is going to be open. Is he going to be able to get into the end zone? Hopefully. No, he's not, but that is going to be a first down to the 6-yard line. 4th down and goal. Been struggling because I'm trying to force the ball into Herschel Walker's hands, but here I'm just going to try my best to score a touchdown. Probably had somebody open, but I'm too dumb. Oh, man. Herschel Walker. What an awful throw. Carson Wentz. We actually had the... Oh, God. He's going to bring it back for a pick 6. Wow. Bo Jackson, please catch him. Please catch him. Bo Jackson, please. Wow, what an awful throw from Carson Wentz. Let's sack Cam Newton. John Randall with the sack. Going to be a 4th down and short. My opponent is going to go for it. Hopefully we can get this stop. Kind of scared. Operate the helicopter. Hopefully don't cause a helicopter crash. What's he going to do? Run the football? He's going under center. Is he going to run it? I'm scared. I'm a scared boy. Okay, he's not running it. That's going to be a pick. Brian Urlacher. Let's bring this. We got that dumb animation. That could have easily been a pick 6, but for some reason he ran backwards. Herschel Walker, finally a big run to the left side. Herschel Walker is going to get into the end zone. Finally, that is what we needed to break this game loose. 3 upgrades for the Herschel Walker touchdown is pretty freaking massive. Also, keep in mind we threw the pick, so I guess we have a downgrade too.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Herschel Walker breaks his block, or breaks the tackle, and takes this one to the house. That's going to be another touchdown for Herschel Walker. Gives us another 3 upgrades on top of the potential win. As we're going to take a 14-0 lead. Our defense has been spectacular up to this point. Broke a couple big runs. He also, I think, has 100 yards on the game. That's another upgrade. What the heck? Dog, what kind of pick was that? Ken Houston with a teleportation device with the interception. I've been sitting here like trying to add, like, I have a video that's about to publish in like 5 minutes, and I'm trying to add like the title and tags and everything while I'm playing. So like that guy's drive is pretty much me not playing, and then I start playing, and Ken Houston has like a teleportation device as a hand, gets the interception. So hopefully we can get some more yards here with Herschel Walker. Like another touchdown would be nice. Oh my God, another touchdown for the main man of the series, Herschel Walker. His 3rd huge touchdown of the game. What the heck? That's another 9 upgrades for Herschel Walker. This is absolutely incredible. I think if this is the last episode in terms of upgrades, what I think I might do is I'll feel bad if I finish the series without like finishing the playoffs. So I think the very final episode after we do Weekend League and then I do the rewards and everything, I think that will be the episode where I finish or try to finish the playoffs, because like I would win the Super Bowl potentially in that episode as well. So I'll do the rewards from Weekend League and play the rest of the playoffs in the same episode. That would be a fitting actual finale to the series. Calvin Johnson back at the end zone. That's not a Herschel Walker touchdown, but that's a touchdown nonetheless. So we get another upgrade, as I think we're finally about to get the Rage Quit, which will be an extra upgrade. Please, your peer has conceded the game. Now let's count the amount of upgrades we have to finish off today's episode. Herschel Walker had over 200 yards total, which is 2 upgrades. He had 3 touchdowns, which is an extra 9 upgrades. That brings us to 11 upgrades. We did throw a pick, brings us back down to 10, but we just scored that touchdown, brings us back up to 11. We get the win, which is 12. The Rage Quit's 13. The playoff win is 14. Plus the 5 upgrades from the beginning of the first game of the episode. That brings us up to 19 upgrades to finish off this team, and this for sure is going to be the finale before Weekend League, which means it is confirmed that Weekend League stream is going to be Friday, let's say tentatively for 2 or 3 p.m. Central Time on Friday. I'm going to be streaming for hours, probably 3 or 4 hours unless I'm doing something Friday night. And then if I don't finish my games Friday, which I probably won't, I'll finish them sometime during the stream on Saturday. So you'll be able to look forward to a massive long stream. So boys, bear with me. A lot of upgrades are about to be made, so this is going to be an extremely long portion of the video. But a lot of you like watching this more than the gameplay, so here you go. This team's about to get nasty. At quarterback, we're using an upgrade to upgrade to the higher version of Carson Wentz, because why not? The highest overall quarterback in the game currently. Next, we're going to go to the center position and upgrade once again to a better center, just by 1 overall, trying to make this team as good as possible, and that is going to be Jason Kelce, who has 95 run block. He's a little bit faster as well. His pass block is a little bit lower, but I mean the high overall and is up to a 97 overall. Same thing at the right guard position. We're going to upgrade to Zach Martin. Next, we're going to upgrade the fullback position all the way to a 91 overall, and that is going to be to Aaron Ripkowski, because he is a motivator, and he should be an absolute beast, and he will upgrade the team in terms of trucking, so everybody's trucking stat will be boosted with this upgrade. And this actually does boost Herschel Walker up to a 95. And also, in terms of the running back position, we also need a running back number 2. Herschel Walker will remain the starter, but running back number 2 will now be the absolute glitch himself, Barry Sanders. I'll run a lot of 2-back formation, so he will get the ball a lot, and he's actually boosted up to a 96. Next, we are going to be upgrading the tight end number 2 position, and that is going to bring us to the fastest tight end in the game, and that is 92 overall, Evan Ingram. I was considering doing Tyler Eifert, but I don't think he boosts anybody at all. Like, everybody stays exactly the same. Maybe the wide receivers got a little bit of a boost. But anyways, we're going to actually upgrade to Evan Ingram, because that 92 speed is going to be deadly at the tight end number 2 position. And I'm pretty sure that is how the offense is going to look finishing off the series. We are going to stick with the left tackle, Donald Penn, because he adds pass blocking stat to the rest of the offense. Now, moving on to defense. We have a lot of upgrades we're going to do as well. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and get the specialists out of the way? We're going to be upgrading both of these positions. The kicker position is going to upgrade all the way to Harrison Butker, who is a 93 overall kicker. And I could have gone with the 95 overall kicker, but their kick power was the same, and that's the only stat that really matters. So that's why we're upgrading to him. And then the punter, as you probably just saw, we're not going all the way up to a 95 or 91 plus punter, but we are going to upgrade to 87 Tom Brady, because I mean we won't need that great of a punter really, and Tom Brady, that's nice in terms of fake punts. Now moving on to defense, to the left outside linebacker position, we are going to upgrade to the main man, Von Miller, because he's a motivator. I don't really use my outside linebackers much, but he's a decent card nonetheless, and he boosts everybody's block shed on our defense, which gives a big plus to every single player on the defensive line, which is pretty effing massive. Now with that, we're also going to upgrade the strong safety position. We're upgrading to 96 overall Landon Collins, which boosts our team to a 95 overall. Now I'm kind of curious. What we are going to do as well is we're going to upgrade to motivator Tyrann Mathieu, and the reason we're doing that at the free safety position is because that boosts Brian Urlacher's zone coverage up to 91 zone, which we all know 91 zone is massive in this year's game. That actually boosts Deion Sanders up to a 98 overall. Brian Dawkins still gets the chemistry boost. All we have to do is move Brian Dawkins to the free safety number 1 position in game, and everything should be solid. And the final upgrade to finish off this series is going to be the right outside linebacker position. I was trying to figure out if there was any way like I could boost any more chemistries, but like there's no other chemistry that really can be affected by this position, so I'm just gonna go with the highest overall guy and the best right outside linebacker in my opinion in the game, and that is going to be the absolute monster at 95 overall to Marcus Ware, who boosts us up to a 95 overall. And unfortunately, he gets no boost from any of the chemistry, so that actually is sad. So the last upgrade we did make is we're gonna put Micah Hyde Motivator as our starting strong safety, and just like with Tyrann Mathieu, as we start the game, we will put Landon Collins and Brian Dawkins as the starter, so everybody will get the boosted stat. Everybody will get like a boost to their tackling rating, so this is the best way we can possibly start this game, and by benching or putting Landon Collins as the strong safety number 2, we stay at a 95 overall. We couldn't possibly be boosted to a 96, but 95 is pretty freaking awesome, and I think this team is absolutely insane. Just for like the looks of things, I was kind of hoping that Marcus Ware would be boosted up to a 96 and Carson Wentz to a 97, but unfortunately they don't. But this team, man, is absolutely insane, and hopefully we can do the dang thing and get you guys some pretty awesome rewards for this series. So with that said, boys, that is going to do it. Probably an awfully long episode, but we had to get some awesome upgrades to the team. Hopefully guys did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to drop a like. Let's see if for this series we can smash 2,500 likes for the first time in this series history. Be sure to tune in Friday for the live stream. We'll be on this channel of Weekend League with this team, hopefully to get you guys some awesome rewards. And like I said earlier in the gameplay, maybe you missed it. What we are going to do, we'll do the Weekend League stream probably Friday and Saturday, maybe Sunday if we have to as well. And then we'll have one final episode when we do get our Weekend League rewards. We'll do the combination of Weekend League rewards, and we'll also do the gameplay to finish off the playoffs, to play the conference championship game, and if we win that, play in the Super Bowl as well. So with that said, that is going to do it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss the live stream on Friday. But I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.